YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some NBA news involving the Los Angeles Lakers. So, according to NBA insider Sham Shani of Athletic and Stadiums, is saying that the Lakers are, interested in acquiring three players from the Brooklyn Nets. Those players are Spencer Dinwiddie, Royce O'Neal, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, I will say, Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal are known as being the 3-and-D guys that can provide on the defense end and also knock down the three-point shots, which they would fit well on the Lakers team. And those are like the guys that are like the glue guys that could fit on any championship contending team or just a playoff team in general, right? Now, there is a reason why they're still on the Nets and they're holding on to these players. And there was literally like reports coming out, a few weeks ago that they're looking to trade Dorian Finney-Smith, but only two future first-round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith, which is crazy. I'm not doing that for role players, and they're not worth that in my personal opinion. For one, the Lakers are very limited in draft assets, so I don't see the Lakers doing that. But it did come out that the Lakers could still also trade for Atlanta Hawks star and Dejounte Murray. And I know the trade talks have stalled. They're supposed to pick up back, close to the trade deadline, if not sooner. But we'll see. I know the Lakers were going to trade point guard D'Angelo Russell, a rookie Gianluca Facchino, a 2029 first-round pick, and some like draft compensation draft assets to the Atlanta Hawks. But the Atlanta Hawks don't want D'Angelo Russell, so our third team's going to have to take on D'Angelo Russell, and that's the reason why this trade has been, holding on for a while, and the trade hasn't gone through right. They originally wanted Austin Reeves. They really coveted him, and they wanted him, but the Lakers said no. They want to keep Austin Reeves, which does make sense. I'd much rather keep Austin Reeves than keep D'Angelo Russell. In my personal opinion, I really don't care about the regular season. I don't give a flying, you know what. I got to see what D'Angelo Russell does in the postseason. Otherwise, I don't want him on this team. And if we do keep him, hopefully he does prove me wrong in the postseason and, shuts me up. But for right now, I still want him traded. And we've seen Austin Reeves what he did in the postseason, right? He was like our third best player behind LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And D'Angelo Russell was unplayable. And he was averaging around like 6 points per game in the Western Conference Finals. I will give him credit, like the first two rounds against the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors, he did okay, much better than the Western Conference Finals, but still, he doesn't really show up in the postseason when teams need him the most. There's a reason why the Minnesota Timberwolves traded him, and the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets did not keep him. Now, I will say they did quote this, that Dejounte Murray is going to continue to emerge as the top trade targets for the Lakers from what I'm told. Another scenario to keep an eye on, players that the Lakers do have interest in, I'm told, is three guys from the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Royce O'Neal. And Sham Shania updated this on the Lakers' options before the trade deadline on February 8th. So today is, the last day of the month of January. It's January 31st as I'm recording this video. So we're about a week away from the trade deadline, which I'm looking forward to that. And the Lakers got to make a trade. It's not about if, it's about when, because I know the Lakers are going to make a trade. We need to make one, sooner rather than later because we're struggling. We're like one game below 500. Our record is 24-25. We're the ninth seed of Western Conference, and we're 5-5 in the last 10 games. Now, I will say for Spencer Dinwiddie, he is injury prone. He partially tore his ACL in the 2021 season. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but we'll see what the Lakers do. But he is averaging close to 13 points per game for the Nets, 3.4 rebounds, 6.1 assists, 0 point steals, and 0.2 blocks, while shooting 39% from the field, which is awful. It's not even efficient. He's shooting close to 32.4% from three, which wouldn't be that good for the Lakers because we need floor spacing, guys that can shoot the three ball next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And there's a reason why this team is constructed the way it is. We're bottom in the league in three-point shooting. We're one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league. I'm not sure what we're ranked now, but the Lakers got to do a better job of, getting three-point shooters on this Lakers team. And, three-point shooters that shoot well on other teams cannot shoot well on the Lakers, right? It's because of the bright lights. But we'll see. And he's also shooting close to 78.6% from the free throw line. And he's currently making around $18.9 million. and he's on his final year of his contract with the Brooklyn Nets. So this summer of 2024, he is going to become an unrestricted free agent. And then for Dorian Finney-Smith, he is averaging close to 9.1 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.7 steals, and 0.6 blocks while shooting 41.2% from the floor, which is awful, not efficient. He is shooting 38.3% from three, which would be good for the Lakers. And he's shooting 70% from the free throw line, which is not terrible. It's not great, but it's all right. And he's also making around $13.4 million. And I do want to say he does have a player option from, 2025-26 when he becomes an unrestricted free agent. And then finally, the last player that I do want to talk about is, Royce O'Neal. He's averaging close to 7.1 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.6 blocks while shooting close to 38.4% from the field. So he's shooting the worst out of the other two players that I mentioned in this video. That is awful. And he's shooting 65% from the free throw line. That is terrible, right? But he is shooting close to 36.2% from three, which the Lakers can use. And he's currently making around $9.5 million, which is cheap. That is reasonable. And he's on his final year of his deal. He's going to become an unrestricted free agent this summer of 2024. And also for the Brooklyn Nets, they're 19-27. That's the record. They're the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference. And they beat my Los Angeles Lakers at home. The final score was 130-112 on January 19th. And you know what's crazy? You want to hear something? Like, literally, when the Lakers lost that game, the next day came out and said that the Lakers are interested in Spencer Dinwiddie. That is crazy, right? Literally the day after the Lakers lost to the Brooklyn Nets. So it's going to be very fascinating what the Lakers do between now and the trade deadline. And the Lakers got eliminated in the Western Conference Finals last season, 4-0 to the Denver Nuggets. And we did acquire D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and Mo Bamba at the trade deadline. But, Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley are not on the Lakers no more. Mo Bamba's on the Sixers, and Malik Beasley's on the Milwaukee Bucks, right? So you guys let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this whole situation? And I just don't see the Brooklyn Nets, blowing it up. They already traded their star Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. They're not on their team no more, and they still made it to the playoffs. I believe they got, swept to the Sixers, in the first round. So it's very interesting, and there's a reason why they're holding on to these players. I don't think they're going to blow it up. Hopefully they continue to improve this team. But if they can find an offer, then they're probably going to get that deal. And I will say this, right? For the Brooklyn Nets, I don't think they need to do that. They're pretty much, retooling, trying to add pieces, but not really fully rebuild. So I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys drop a like, smash subscribe button, turn on notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. Follow my socials, and I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. And I'm out of here. Peace.